everybody? Welcome to another edition of Real Spit from a Gangsta Gone Legit. Today, we have the pleasure of talking with the homie, Joseph Bennett, aka Toot. What's up, bro?
What's up, P?
Ain't nothing, man. I'm glad, man, that you could be a part of this platform, man. You got a story that the world really needs to hear. You know? So I'm gonna jump right in, man, by asking you, where are you from? No, first of all, who are you and where are you from?
Like you said, I'm Joseph Bennett, man. The city more so know me as Toot. I'm from Mission Hill. I grew up in jail 22 years. I went in at 23. I walked out at 45.
Wow.
You know, so I had, I could navigate. One thing I can do is read people's body language because I had to do that in such close quarters. You know, I could sense certain things, you know what I'm saying? But when I came out here and this world was moving at such a fast pace, I couldn't slow it down. So I had to figure out a way to slow me down. And, you know, I was moving fast. They locked my ass up again for 90 days for talking to dudes in jail.
What? So the target's still on your back?
December, so that's why when I said this was my first Christmas, last year, December 19th, I got called into probation because I'm on probation, pre-trial bail. And they said I conspired to introduce drugs into the DOC because that was my MO when I was in jail. And I didn't have nothing to do with the shit. You know, I just was taking everybody's call. My phone is open to anybody and everybody, but I can't control how people talk on their phone when I'm not on the phone. And because that was my MO, it was easy for them to put. They gave me a case. I'm probably the first person that got a case on the street from the DOC.
Wow.
I got to start a trial for that case next month.
You gotta be kidding.
From the Department of Corrections.
Wow.
So so now my thing is, when I say, man, they sat me down for them 90 days, I probably was so fucking scared, man. Like, damn, this is how easy it is for them to just snatch me back off the streets.
Right.
The first 8 months, I was happy to be home. When they let me out in March, I knew I was blessed. And I knew I had to go full throttle with yard time. I couldn't play. You know, I was screaming it. I was doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But it was time to live it. It was time to really get it in order. You know, make it the 501c3, make it the non-profit organization. You know, the things of that nature. So,
matter of fact, let me stop you right there for a minute because we're gonna get into that in a second, right? But what's really important is this platform is to show transformation, right? We are transitioning how we changed our lives. So on that note, I want to ask you, what made you change, and then we can lead up to where we are today with the change.
What made me change? As far as
when I ask you that, I'm talking about. Now we know you're not guilty of the charge that you went to prison for, the murder you went in on, right? But like you said, you was really about that life, and you came up repping your hood, and usually it's to the death of us. We know that. So what made you say, "And I'm off this, man. I'm changing my life, and I'm living. I'm more on a positive tip." What made you?
When I came home, man, and it wasn't none of my old friends except for a few of them, man, and they changed. They was, you know, they chilling. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? Then there's people that I admired and respect. You know, I see them change. I see them still getting the same respect, but they, you know, and then just the point blank thought of, man, just, I don't want to go back to jail. So I know how to be Toot. Toot's easy. Yeah, I get back to being Toot. That's carrying guns, doing all the unnecessary bullshit, getting into shit. I could easily get back to being that person. So I've been that. I've been that for all my life. So now I got to be Joseph. You know, I got to be an executive director of a nonprofit organization.
Let's talk about that. So we have yard time, and of course, this is the first time, you know, we've allowed someone else to put their entertainment company, their logo on this platform, and we're going to do that going forward because what I want to do is show each other that we're in support of one another. And so let's get into what Yard Time's about.
So Yard Time Entertainment, it started obviously when I was incarcerated. You know, every day you walk out of your house, man, you can see the world. You can go out and do whatever, man. The you know, the world is the yard, man. That's the yard. That's the biggest yard, man. So for me, I had a small yard.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to find pleasure in the small things incarcerated. And one of them was when the CLL yard, I put my headphones on. You know, I tell dudes, yo, let me walk the track by myself for an hour, get my thoughts together.
Right.
You know, listen to music, thinking, just trying to figure out how life is going to be, man, when they finally, I used to always have this thing, man, I say, man, when the wall blow over, man, when there's a hurricane, man, I can't wait for the wall to just knock down. I could walk out, man, and what it's going to be like, you know? So, yard time became, when the CLL yard, I'm like, yeah, it's time to go outside. It's time to get out here, man. It's time to go see everything that's going on. And you know, as a person that did time, man, the entertainment part comes from when you walk in the yard, you never know what you're going to see,
Right,
bro.
absolutely.
You never know what you're going to see when you walk in the yard. So you're going to find some form of entertainment in that yard, you know? And
that's dope. I like that.
yeah, so that's where the entertainment part came in. We're not doing no music thing and none of that. So the whole concept is just, you know, yard time entertainment is basically when you go to the yard, man, you never know what you're going to see during that day. I used to run basketball tournaments, man, because I miss Washington Park so bad. So I used to run $100 basketball leagues in the yard. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
this is in prison.
Yeah, this was in prison. I was doing all this. Like, I was trying to find ways just to get ready for this opportunity, you know? So doing that. And, you know, the concept of the gorilla, man, I had somebody come visit me in 2014 when I reached out for help once my appeal got denied, and he walked away from me and told me that he can't help me, that Dan Conley and Ball Murner think they got the right person in jail. So when I went back to my cell, Planet of the Apes was on, Caesar. So there's a part in that movie where James Franco comes to visit him. He wants to go home, and he don't go home. He sends back him to a cell. If you see the movie, he wipes the wall from what his vision was of what he remembered, and changed his whole vision and thought about how to get out of jail. So when that dude came to see me and he told me that the police and the DA felt like they got the right person, I went back to my cell and really hunkered down and said, you know what? I'm gonna do like this little gorilla and this little monkey did, and I'm gonna think my way out of prison, and I'm gonna find my way out of prison, and when I do, I'm gonna unite this whole fucking city under this yard time, because everybody could sit at the table in the jail, but when we get out here, we can't sit at that same table. That don't make sense. It don't make sense to me. And all of the dudes that was doing time is out here winning right now. If we all sat at one table, we could show that we win. We winning. Give us that next opportunity. That's going to set the dialogue for when the next person go to the parole board and say, yo, look at all these dudes that y'all thought y'all rolled off, but they all winning right now. So that's what this yard time represent. Leave no man behind.
I love it. Well, on that note, man, I want the world to know right now, today, where are we at? December, what's this? December 26th?
The 27th. Right?
27th. 2 days after, oh wow, 2 days after Christmas. Look at me, I'm lost. Well, listen, on this day here, man, GGL, Gangsta Gone Legit, and Yard Time Entertainment, I'm putting out there that we're going to definitely put action forth, man, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to unite. You know what I mean? And that's what we definitely going to do that. So Yard Time is big, man. You got to move in and you're walking the walk. That's what I respect most about this. A lot of brothers they talk, man, about what they're going to do, and it just becomes that, right? But you got out here this time, and you hit that pavement and you're just going, you know. And that's real respectable, man. I like what I see with you, man. That's a big move right there, that Yard Time. And it makes sense because we all can relate. Anybody who's locked up, we know what that yard is. That yard, like you said, man, that yard can be a lot of things. Mm-hmm. And for me, just like you said, I used to walk by myself for a while, and it kind of reflects to where I'm at today. You know what I mean? A lot of things you do in that yard, you bring back home. And one thing that I did was I like to have that me time.
Right.
And that's what you were talking about with that hour, right? Now, what do you do out here to keep your me time? Because now you got family, you got your grandkids around, your kid. Like, do you still take that hour to yourself?
So I go to the gym in the morning, but not really take that time to resonate. Like yesterday, I was really like, was the first time I actually was just took a little bit of time for me since I've been home. And I'm gonna take my glasses off because I want y'all to see me. So when the thing is, the reason why I don't stop and I can't slow down is because I say it all the time. I left some real dudes behind, yo, that them dudes got way better ideas than I ever have, that they can't even get out. So if I come out here and procrastinate, then I'm taking away an opportunity for the next person that could have been out here doing better than me, bigger things, making more positive things happen. So when I do this because I left them dudes behind that got great ideas. My idea is good, but there's some people that got better ideas. Kiss said it the best, man. Why was some dudes up north that didn't get that break, man? Come on, man. We gonna get that, man. We gonna get these dudes home. Like I said, I'm gonna write letters to the parole board because I could do that as a non-profit. You know what I'm saying? They told me I was supposed to see them in January 16th, 2021. I told them I wasn't gonna be here. I'm not there.
That's right.
You know, so that's why I go hard, and that's why I haven't took that 1 hour that I usually take for myself. Because I know if I slow down, man, that means I'm not doing justice to somebody I left behind, man. You know?
Right, I feel that, bro. So, let me ask you this: What do you tell a younger Toot? If you had to speak to that younger Toot right now, what do you tell him?
Don't let your loyalty get you in trouble. I was loyal to the death, man. I ride for my niggas, man. You know? I love my niggas, man. I was loyal. But you know what I learned when I got locked up? Some people, man, they only loyal because you're there, man. You ain't there, man. You know, they ain't loyal.
Facts.
So that's one thing I wish I could tell the younger Toot, man. But the older Toot know that. So I'm definitely aware of it. You know, a lot of dudes, man, it's cropped out my circle, man. You know, and it ain't even nothing. I don't have no animosity towards dudes. They don't got no animosity towards me. But what you're doing, I'm not doing. So I'm not. It ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got dudes whose families that are counting on me. Just like a lot of dudes that was in them jail cells won't admit they were counting on me, that was with me. You know what I'm saying? So I got people's families to count on now. Like, I got to do something for everybody that can't get out. There's some dudes that, you know, their case is just like mine, but like I said, I was just resilient and I continued on. A lot of people don't have that motivation and ambition to keep fighting after they lose the first time.
Yeah, they accept their fate.
They accept their fate.
Absolutely. But you wasn't having it.
Nah, I got denied 3 times.
Man, that's proof. Wow.
You know?
Here we have it. If anyone is just tuning in, we're talking to Toot, Joseph Bennett, a man who was wrongfully convicted for 22 years he served in prison, denied 3 times his appeal, but he stayed resilient, he stayed persistent and consistent, which everybody knows. If you do those 3 things, you're going to succeed at whatever it is you're trying to do in life. This man is living proof. He's sitting right here to tell the world that if you do that, there's nothing stopping you to get to where you need to go. Is that right, brother?
That is definitely right. 100% facts, bro. You know, I'm testament to that. Like I said, I could have just continued on playing basketball, bullshitting around. You know what I'm saying? I had to get inspired by a fictional movie.
Planet of the Apes.
The Planet of the Apes. Rise of the Apes. What got me out here, man? I said, yo, I gotta think, man. I gotta think. I gotta be that. I gotta think. That's it. And what did I do? They gave us tablets. I used social media to get my case back out there. My daughter, Joseph Bennett, I love you. She was posting everything. I would send her emails and she'd post them. That got people back out here. One of my dogs went to jail for me. Behind this case. Because he said, yo, he know I'm supposed to be in jail. He know I ain't supposed to be there. He know I didn't do it. They sent him to jail for 2 years for that shit. for helping me.
Mm.
That's my best friend. That's my dog. Y'all see him everywhere I go.
Would that happen to be the brother that's here with you right now in the background?
That's definitely the brother that's here with me right now.
That's what's up. I can tell.
You know, shout out to Bowie.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Up.
So, you know, the only thing now, my message is, man, I don't want nobody's kids to be with their fathers upstate, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's real.
And
it's real. I seen that.
I have 2 daughters. I don't have sons, but I'm pretty sure if I had a son, he probably would have been there. I done seen kids up there with their dads, you know. And a lot of the kids are losing respect for their dads because their dad's not what they projected them to be when they were growing up. So, you know, I told you the other day, you said something, you asked me. I tell the kids all the time, man, I was once your age. You was never my age. I once did what you did. I'm trying to do something different. If I could slow one of y'all down, that's cool. I'm cool with that. If I could slow 3 of y'all down, I'm happy. If I could slow 4, 5, 6, man, I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal right now. I know a lot of people are getting money for violence reduction and violence prevention. We ain't focusing on that. We're focusing on bringing the families back together. You know what I'm saying? If you got beef with your baby's mother, let's figure it out so you can get a chance to see your son. You know, because come summertime, we're going to figure out how to get this thing in order. You know, we're a new nonprofit. We only 6 months in, not even. I've been home a year.
And you sound like you're ready to do that work.
I'm ready.
That's what's up. But before I let you go, I want to ask. I'm going to take you back a little bit more. Because I need the people to understand when they live this life, man, that the flip side is dark. And going to jail, man, it's so easy to be out here and have your life taken like this. And that's for making a wrong choice, right? So I want them to hear firsthand from somebody that did 22 years in prison. Let them know what the hardest thing was about that. Like, just the matter of fact, I'm gonna let you just say it. What 22 years, what was the hardest thing for you? Your hardest loss. What did you, other than your freedom, what was it? Because I know you had to lose somebody in between that time or something.
Losing friends, losing family members, losing my dad. You know what I'm saying? When I went to jail, my child was 4 months in her mother's stomach. I didn't have a relationship with my daughter. You know, my other daughter was 4. I didn't have a relationship with her. You know, I mean, the things that hurt, man, I want to say, bro, just, man, the disappointment of, man, dudes that were my brothers, man. I shouldn't have never been there as long as I was there, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, and I get it now. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get it then. I get it now, which is why I say I can actually, you know, not be bitter. I can't walk around with bitterness. You know what I'm saying? I just know what my focus is and my purpose in life is. You know, because I mean, waking up every day in jail was a blessing too. I didn't want to be there, but I was blessed because I knew I would have been dead. No part 2, no do-overs, none of that. Somebody would have been going to see me in the cemetery. One of my daughter's mother used to always say, I'm just glad that I could bring your daughter up here to see you, man, and I don't got to bring her to a tombstone to see you.
That's right. That's real.
You know what I'm saying? So those are the hardest things, just missing my family, missing my friends, man, the dudes that was down for me, man, that I knew was still there for me, and the ones that I lost, man. But, you know, I'm thankful that God put me in that situation because I would have been dead. I would have been. Would have been. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. I've been shot 4 times. I would have been. Like, I was wild.
Right. So basically, prison did for you what it does for so many of us, including myself. And it saved your life.
It saved my life.
Definitely saved your life.
It saved my life.
And so on that note, you said something very, very, very interesting, very important. and I'm going to emphasize that. You said that you know your purpose. That's major, because in order for a man to make it to that next level in life, you have to figure out what your purpose is. You knowing yours, you're ahead of the game, brother. You feel me? You're on your way of greatness, you know. And that's what I've said to everyone out there. You have to learn your purpose, you know. And right now, your main thing is staying focused to help others that you left behind, and also for the younger brothers that are out here right now, right?
The thing with the younger brothers that are out here right now, and I say this from the bottom of my heart, I know we can't save everybody. Some of them don't want to be saved. It's going to take jail or death for y'all to realize that. But the ones that's teetering on the line, man, that want some help, man, reach out to me. You know, I'll try to connect you with some of the organizations that y'all are trying to partner with. You know what I'm saying? There's some people, there's some kids that really don't want to be in none of this. You know what I'm saying? That just by victim of their neighborhood, they're part of it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not. If you want to be a part of it, I can't stop you. By all means, go ahead. But the ones that's in the background that don't want to be a part of it, come on, man, it's all right. It's all right. You know, just be a little smarter than them. You know, because it's only two things out of this: jail or death, bro.
That's it. That's it. That's it. And for the ones who were lucky enough, like you and I,
To get
that we experienced both, but we've been to jail, we've both been shot. We've been lucky, you know, because each wound, I'm sure, could have been the last could have been
one.
it.
Right.
Right. So you guys out there have to understand. Stop looking at the OGs as all these dudes are weak, or I'm not listening to them. I don't want to hear this shit, because, like he said, and when he said it, I told him on the phone. That's deep. He said, how's that? You say it again so I don't mess it up.
Okay.
How does it go?
I tell the young dudes all the time that think they know a lot. I said, look, man, I was once your age.
There you go.
You was never my age.
I love that. I love that.
My uncle used to always say that to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why it's so embedded in me. And
Right.
and today I understand that meaning.
Right, as I do. So on that note, I think we covered everything for this episode, brother. I want to thank you again for your time, for your story, and I hope that we can reach one of these brothers out there, man, and we can save their lives and help them to think differently, man, because this is all about change, you know. Man, again, Toot, this was beautiful. Thank you, brother.
Appreciate you, Pete.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling me and having me and getting me on here, bro.
No, absolutely, man. So you guys, this has been another episode of Real Spit from A Gangsta Gone Legit. Yeah, peace.